All right. Oh shit, I don't have my banners up. No. All right. Oh geez, no, can't. Oh, go to YouTube. See if my YouTube got me down. All right. What's good, y'all? What's good? I'm just sharing this out, about to get started. I'm gonna read probably two articles because this one is fairly short. I'm gonna give y'all a minute or two to slide in. Salute to whoever's watching right now. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, and as always, share, share, share. We're gonna get started in a few minutes, probably like the 5 minute mark. Pull up, pull up, pull up. All right. So salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, your social media insurance bro. Back again today to weapon tap on your head with another ADH Wealth solution. Today we're reading another article from Financial Advisor magazine entitled "Many Americans Willing to Sacrifice Extra Social Security Income." Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So, as we proceed to give you what you need, most Americans understand that delaying Social Security benefits as long as possible will result in a bigger monthly paycheck, but many are willing to sacrifice the extra income, according to the Schroders 2024 U.S. Retirement Survey. The nationwide survey of 2,000 U.S. investors found that nearly three-fourths of non-retired Americans are aware of waiting longer to collect benefits would earn them higher payments. That is, if your full retirement age is 67 and you start your benefits at age 69, you receive a credit of 8% per year, meaning you receive 16% more than the amount you would have received at age 67. But just 1 in 10 plan to wait until at least age 70. The age at which the age at which an individual reaches the maximum monthly benefit. The survey said non-retired Americans, it found, are most likely to file for benefits at age 65, something 23% of those surveyed said, and 62, the age cited by 12%, and 43% plan to collect their benefits before age 67, the full retirement age for those born in 1960 or later. The top reason cited by non-retirees for waiting to take benefits before age 70 is that they will need the money, something noted by 39% of respondents. That was closely followed by concerns that Social Security could become depleted and payments will stop, a concern noted by 38%. 36% indicated that they want access to the money as soon as possible. And 12% said they were advised to take it earlier than age 70. Despite leaving money on the table, most respondents, 88% of them, are somewhat worried about not knowing how to generate income during retirement. Because remember, at retirement, you're going to be at a point where, not that you're exactly unable to work, but you're probably not going to want to go back to work. You've been working for the last 30, 40 years. So going back to work at retirement is something that's not likely for you to want to do. Not that people don't do it, but if it's something that you can avoid doing, then you would probably do so. So, besides Social Security, 60% of non retired Americans said the top income sources they plan to draw upon include cash savings, while 48% of them said they plan to use workplace 401k, 403b, or 457 plans. 37% of them said that they plan to use their spouse's workplace 401k, 403b, or 457 plan, while 36% said they would use investment income, and 27% said they would use a spouse's pension plan. Damn. That's some shit. So, 9 in 10 respondents, those who participated in a work plan, in a workplace retirement plan, expressed a strong interest in employer-based retirement investment product that actively manages the risk of loss while seeking to grow assets at a rate equal to the current cash rate plus 5%. But such a solution is not widely offered by employers. 38% of plan participants said their plan provided a retirement income solution, up 31% up from 31% in 2023. 36% said they didn't know if it was offered, and 26% said it was not offered through their employer. So a little over a quarter of the people don't even get a retirement workplace plan offered. So let's continue. With working Americans increasingly looking to their employers for answers, plan sponsors and asset managers have an opportunity to work together to develop solutions that create a stronger bridge between the asset accumulation and decumulation phases to grow and preserve plan participant wealth, while simultaneously providing an opportunity to optimize the timing of their Social Security benefits, said Deb Boyden, the head of U.S. defined contribution at Schroders. In a statement, the Schroders 2024 U.S. Retirement Survey was conducted from March 15th to April 15th. It included 2,000 U.S. investors nationwide, ages 28 to 79, including 780 Americans who currently participate in a workplace retirement plan. And that was written by Jacqueline Sargent. So I'm going to read one more article to y'all. This is more for the financial professionals, but it's also, again, these are the things that you want your financial professional to be reading about, not just the hot buzz thing, but what's the overall trends in their industry. Who's the cutting edge? Who's the leader? What's he looking at? What are the top hedge funds doing? Right? These things are important. You don't have to be in it to be interested in it, but if you're in it in one way or another, you're in it. Right? I'm on the insurance side. It's a great side to be on. It's fixed, so it's guaranteed. So, the next article is the pool of desirable clients is shrinking, Kitces says. So the pool of potential desirable clients, those aged 45 to 64, is declining, and the cost for acquiring one is increasing. These two trends, noted in a report by industry consultant Michael Kitces, are making advisors' current marketing efforts harder and even unsustainable. According to Kitces' report, the cohort of 45 to 64-year-olds peaked at 84.1 million in 2017 and represented 26% of the American population, after growing 36% from 2000. While long considered the backbone of a financial advisor's client base, this demographic is now expected to shrink to 23% of the population by 2030. Kitces wrote in a 2024 release on his firm's biannual marketing study. Relative to the 2017 peak, this red zone population is projected to decrease 2.7 million by 2030 as its share of total U.S. population drops from 26% to 23%, the report said. In addition, the report continued, competition at all sizes of advisory practice means more individuals already have a financial advisor, further lowering the prospects that advisors are able to win new business. Given these recent trends, it's no surprise that advisors are finding it more difficult to attract clients when offering financial planning services, Kitces wrote, adding that offering comprehensive financial planning is no longer a differentiator, and soon even having a CFP designation will be less of a differentiator as more advisors attain the certification. For example, in 2023, organic new client revenue growth was 8.6% for a typical practice, this study found. While many firms publicly say they are happy with revenue growth between 5 and 10%, that 8.6% was a significant decline from the 11.1% seen in 2021. The fall off occurred despite advisors spending more on organic growth marketing than they have in the past, the report said. Meanwhile, the median cost to acquire a new client has risen significantly from just under 2200 per client in 2021 to 3800 per client in 2023, a 75% jump. So what that means is for the average financial advisor to get one client, they're spending about $3,800. So there's a lot to it. Just like the average real estate agent to sell one house is spending a lot of their own money on advertisement. The 2024 study was based on the response of nearly 1,000 advisory practices to a 138 question survey. Eligible participants had at least a year in business providing financial advice or implementing investment products for retail customers in the U.S. The survey was fielded between the last week of February and the third week of March. For average firms, marketing spend amounted to 9.7% of revenue, but in high growth practices, the Kitces survey found it equaled 12.5% of revenue. Damn. High growth practices outspent their peers in terms of both soft and hard dollars, but soft dollars tended to make up a smaller share of their marketing costs, Kitces said. Defining soft dollars is the value of advisor and staff time spent on marketing. This occurred despite high growth advisors committing 15% of each work week to marketing activities compared to just 10% for other advisors, which was made possible due to high growth advisors typically taking lower compensation from their practices. The lesser compensation, in turn, enhances the ability of the practice to advance more hard dollars into marketing. At some point, however, efforts spent organically acquiring new clients proved too taxing for an advisory. So this kind of acquisition slows, and getting new clients through a partnership or an M&A is a better use of time, the report said. Beyond $2 million in revenue, marketing efficiency for the typical high growth practice falls enough that it becomes the equivalent of paying 2 times the acquisition cost, a level where M&A transactions begin to become a viable alternative to organic growth, and helps to explain the predominance of M&A amongst larger advisory firms seeking growth. Written by Jennifer Lee Reed. So that's going to be it for today, folks. White Bass, work in progress every day and see success. Salute.